Let's have a look at some of the common errors that come up when working with integers. So it might be a good idea for you. You might want to pause this video right here and have a look through these yourself and see if you can come up with the errors. I'm going to keep moving on here. So here we see here that we went 3 times -8 to get -24. And then we have divided by -2, subtract 4. We have the 12 minus 4, right? So they did -24 divided by -2 is 12. Subtract 4 is 8. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to see what the error is when you're looking at it like this. So what you might want to do is just completely just kind of just cover up the work that's there and just try to solve that equation yourself. Okay. Now, you might have picked up on what the error is. Here they sort of dropped the bracket, and they should have done -2 subtract 4 first. Okay, so then they would have had -24, and I'll make that correction here now. So they would have had -24 divided by -6. And then that would have come out to be a +4. So it's just being careful there that you're following your order of operations, your BEDMAS, or whichever way you want to remember it, to come up with your answer there, okay? So everything else was okay, it's just that they never took care of their brackets first. Next one, it looks like they did take care of the brackets first. They had 5 plus -6 and got a -1. And then they went 2 subtract 4 is a -2. -2 times a -1 is a +2. But here, again, they should have 2 times 2 subtract a -4. Okay? Or you could write that, add the opposite, 2 plus 4, which would give you a +6. Okay? So, this is one that I see a lot. You know, you have that 2 minus 4, and it looks so inviting just to do the subtraction and get -2. But remember, you have to multiply, and that 4 outside the bracket means you multiply. So you have to multiply before you subtract. Over here, I have a -4 plus -2 times 6. So they went -4 plus -2 equals -6, and -6 times 6 is -36, which looks fine. And sometimes people see these brackets here, which are only used just to separate the integer out, and they say, "Oh, I have to do the brackets first." But these brackets that don't apply there. There's no operation inside the bracket, so you just kind of treat those as just numbers. So the first thing that you should do here is the -2 times 6, and actually I'll do the whole thing down here. So you would have -4 plus a -12, right? -2 times 6 is -12, and -4 plus a -12 is a -16. Okay, so those are some errors. Hopefully you don't commit any of those errors, and best of luck with the work. Thanks for listening.